Stand firm in the storm. Life is not an endless expanse of calm waters. It is a tempest, unpredictable and fierce. And yet the storm is not your enemy. It is your proving ground. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Do not waste a single moment railing against fate. The rain will fall, the winds will howl, but you are not the storm. You are the unshakable mass that stands tall within it. Every hardship, every obstacle is an invitation to grow. Seneca once said, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. When you encounter pain, see it not as punishment, but as preparation. When life denies you comfort, know that it is forging within you resilience. Too often we look outward, seeking control over what lies beyond our grasp. Epictetus warns, we suffer not from the events in our lives, but from our judgment about them. When you feel overwhelmed, pause and ask yourself, what part of this is within my power to change? If it is beyond your control, release it. Focus only on what is yours to command, your thoughts, your choices, your actions. Let us also remember that time is fleeting, a gift too precious to squander. Seneca advises, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Every day is a new canvas upon which to paint your character. Do not defer greatness to tomorrow, for tomorrow is not promised. Seize this very moment to act with virtue, courage, and wisdom. And when you feel alone, burdened by the weight of the world, recall these words from Marcus Aurelius. Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if you will ever dig. You carry within you all the strength you need. Trust in it. Nurture it. Let it guide you. To live as a Stoic is not to live without feeling, but to live without surrender. To face every challenge with fortitude, every loss with grace, and every triumph with humility. Rise above your fears. Take ownership of your choices. And remember, the storm is not here to break you. It is here to make you unbreakable. So, my friend, when the world feels heavy, when the path is unclear, stand firm. Be the calm within the chaos, for you are a Stoic, and no storm can conquer you. Crush procrastination. Take action today. Procrastination is a thief, stealing not just your time, but your potential, your dreams, and your future. Every time you put off a task, you are handing over a piece of yourself to a force that thrives on delay and indecision. But today you can choose to take back control. Seneca warns us, while we waste our time hesitating and delaying, life is slipping away. Procrastination convinces us that there will always be more time, that tomorrow is guaranteed. But tomorrow is a phantom. It is always just out of reach. All you truly have is this moment, right now. Think about the future you, the version of you 1 year, 5 years, or even 10 years from now. Will that future self thank you for your delay, for your hesitation, for the hours spent scrolling or distracting yourself? Or will they wish desperately that you had started today? Epictetus reminds us, how long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself? Waiting for the perfect time is a lie you tell yourself to feel comfortable. There is no perfect time. There is only this moment, raw and imperfect, waiting for you to act. When you feel resistance, don't try to defeat it with thought. Defeat it with action. Start small. take the first step, however insignificant it seems. As Marcus Aurelius advises, if it is humanly possible, consider it to be within your reach. The act of beginning creates momentum. Each small victory builds confidence, making the next step easier. And remember, perfection is not the goal. Progress is. If you wait for ideal conditions, you will wait forever. Start where you are with what you have. Seneca says, "It is better to act and fail than to refrain and regret." Mistakes are not failures. They are proof you are moving forward. So the next time you hear the voice of procrastination whispering, "Later," respond with, "Now." Break the task into manageable pieces. Set a timer. Take action for just 5 minutes. And when those 5 minutes are up, decide if you can keep going. You'll be surprised how often you will. Today is your opportunity to become the master of your time. Fight the urge to delay. Take one step, then another. And as you move forward, you'll realize that the hardest part was simply beginning. Procrastination has no power over the person who chooses action. Remember this truth. Your time is your life. Do not let procrastination rob you of it. Take action now, and tomorrow you will stand stronger, wiser, and closer to the person you were always meant to be. You've got this. Start today. Start now. Your time is now, a Stoic call to action. Procrastination is not just a delay in action, it is a betrayal of your potential. Every moment you postpone your work, your dreams, your goals, you are choosing comfort over greatness, inertia over progress. But remember this, the future is shaped by what you do today. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could be good today, but instead you choose tomorrow." These words are a mirror. How often have you whispered, "Tomorrow I will start"? How many tomorrows have come and gone, leaving you no closer to the life you want? The truth is, there is no perfect moment. There is only now. Picture yourself at the end of your days looking back. What will you see? Will it be a life of action, effort, and courage, or one of excuses, hesitation, and regret? Seneca warned us, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Each hour you waste is an hour you will never reclaim. Time is not infinite. Your life is happening now." What holds you back? Is it fear? Is it the comfort of idleness? Epictetus tells us, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Stop waiting to feel ready. Readiness is an illusion. The only way to conquer fear or uncertainty is to act despite it. Start small if you must. The first step does not have to be perfect. It just has to be taken. Even the mightiest of journeys begins with the smallest movement forward. Action is the cure for doubt, the antidote to procrastination. Begin now, not because the task is easy, but because your future depends on it. Chico, when the weight of the task feels overwhelming, break it down. Tackle one piece, one moment at a time. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, do what nature demands. Get on with it. You are capable of far more than you believe. Trust yourself. You do not have to conquer the mountain today. You only need to take the first step. Remember, procrastination thrives on tomorrow. It feeds on delay. Do not let it win. Fight back with action, however small. Begin today. Begin now. For the longer you wait, the heavier the task becomes, and the further you drift from the person you are meant to be. This is your life. This is your moment. take it, claim it, and when tomorrow comes, you will not regret today. You will look back and see the first spark of the fire you ignited, the fire that burned away procrastination and lit the path to your success. Your time is now. Make it count. The fire within, overcoming resistance. Procrastination is resistance disguised as rest. It whispers that you need more time, that the task is too big, that you are not ready. But let me tell you something. Resistance is a lie. It is not there to protect you. It is there to test you. Marcus Aurelius said, "If something is difficult for you to accomplish, do not think it impossible. Reflect on the fact that it is humanly possible and trust that you can achieve it too. The weight you feel when you start is not a burden. It is the first spark of the fire within you." Resistance is the signal that what you are about to do matters. Think of the blacksmith forging a blade. The metal must endure the fire and the hammer to take its shape. You too must endure discomfort to sharpen your character. Each time you overcome procrastination, you strengthen your will. Each action you take in the face of resistance is a strike of the hammer against the forge of your potential. Seneca teaches us, "He who is brave is free." To be free of procrastination is to be brave enough to face your fears, the fear of failure, the fear of imperfection, the fear of starting. Bravery does not mean the absence of fear. It means taking action despite it. Remember this, perfection is not the goal. Progress is. You do not need to finish the entire task today. You only need to begin. The act of starting creates momentum, and momentum will carry you forward. Epictetus said, "Progress is not achieved by luck or accident, but by working on yourself daily." So when you feel resistance rising, respond with action. It does not matter how small the step. Write one sentence, take 1 minute, begin the journey, however humble the start may seem. Each step taken in defiance of procrastination is a victory. The fire within you is waiting to be ignited. Do not let procrastination extinguish it. Today is not just another day. It is a gift, an opportunity to move closer to your goals, your purpose, your best self. Rise, act, and burn brightly. Let resistance fuel your determination, not your delay. This is your time. The fire is in your hands. Light it. Move forward. Become unstoppable. Selling without fear. Embrace the opportunity. Selling is not something to fear. It is an act of offering value, of exchanging something meaningful. Yet fear creeps in, the fear of rejection, of judgment, of failure. But ask yourself, as Epictetus would, what are you truly afraid of and why? Fear often exaggerates the stakes. What is rejection but an opinion? What is failure but a lesson? These are not threats, they are steps on the path to growth. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. You cannot control how others respond, but you can control how you present yourself, your energy, and your belief in what you offer. If you know your product, your service, or your idea has value, why hesitate? It is not selling, it is sharing, helping, solving. Seneca wisely observed, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." Selling is not about waiting for the perfect moment. It is about creating it. Preparation builds confidence. Know your craft. Understand your audience. Speak with authenticity. When you are prepared, fear becomes irrelevant because you are ready for any outcome. Selling is not about convincing. It is about connecting. It is about listening, understanding, and showing how what you offer aligns with the other person's needs. Epictetus reminds us, first, learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak. Approach selling with humility and honesty. Let your belief in what you offer guide your words and actions. And remember, rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It is simply a no in this moment, not a no forever. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good person should be. Be one." Apply this to selling. Waste no time fearing rejection. Focus instead on being someone who offers real value with integrity. Every conversation, every pitch, every sale is a chance to grow. Not just in success, but in character. Step into each opportunity with courage. Let go of the need for a specific outcome and embrace the process. Action is the antidote to fear. The more you sell, the more fearless you become. Today, choose to step forward. Make the call. Start the conversation. Offer what you believe in with confidence. Fear shrinks when faced with action. Selling is not just a skill. It is a chance to grow, to connect, to serve. Do not fear selling. It is your opportunity to share something meaningful with the world. Take that opportunity. You've got this. The importance of selling, changing lives, creating value. Selling is not just about transactions. It's about transformation. When you sell, you are not merely offering a product or service. You are solving problems, meeting needs, and making someone's life better. To sell is to create value, and creating value is one of the most meaningful contributions you can make in this world. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, what is your vocation? To be a good person. Selling at its core is an act of service. It's the bridge between what someone needs and what you offer. When you approach selling with honesty and purpose, you are not taking. You are giving. You are helping others achieve their goals, solve their problems, or improve their lives. Think of all the innovations, tools, and services that have improved your life. Someone had to sell those ideas, products, or solutions. Without selling, the world would remain stagnant. Selling drives progress. It brings new ideas into the world and ensures they reach the people who need them most. Seneca said, "No great thing is created suddenly." Selling is what takes your ideas, your work, and your vision out of your mind and into reality. It's the engine of growth, not just for businesses, but for individuals and communities. Every sale is a step forward. Every sale creates momentum. Fear of selling often stems from the mistaken belief that it's about manipulation or self-interest. But Epictetus reminds us, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. If you believe in what you're offering, selling is simply an extension of that belief. It's your opportunity to share something you genuinely care about with others. Selling is important because it's how you make an impact. It's how you take what you've worked for and share it with the world. Without selling, your ideas remain hidden, your efforts unseen. Selling is how you amplify your reach, expand your influence, and contribute to the lives of others. So do not shy away from selling. Embrace it. Approach it with integrity, authenticity, and confidence. When you sell, you are not just growing your success, you are growing the success of those you serve. Selling is not just a skill, it's a responsibility to share what you believe in and make a difference. The world needs what you have to offer. Selling is the vehicle that brings your value to others. Make it count. Selling, the heartbeat of progress. Selling is more than a skill. It's the lifeblood of innovation, the driver of progress, and the bridge between vision and reality. Without selling, ideas remain dormant, products collect dust, and solutions never reach the people who need them most. Selling is not just important, it's essential. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, what stands in the way becomes the way. If fear or hesitation keeps you from selling, understand this. Selling is the way to growth. It's the way to overcome challenges, to connect with others, and to bring your work to life. It's not about pushing, it's about sharing. It's about believing so deeply in what you offer that you cannot keep it to yourself. Think of selling as service. Seneca said, "He who benefits others benefits himself." When you sell, you are not just asking for something, you are giving something valuable. Whether it's a product, a service, or an idea, you are offering a solution that can improve someone's life. Selling is how you contribute to others, how you help them move forward. Selling is also a vote of confidence in yourself and your work. Epictetus taught, know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. To sell is to declare, I believe in this. I stand behind it. It is an act of courage and conviction, a statement that your efforts have worth and that they can make a difference. But selling isn't just about others, it's about you too. It's a practice of discipline and self-mastery. Every sale teaches you resilience, sharpens your communication, and strengthens your ability to navigate rejection. Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. In selling, you learn to control your mindset, to focus on what you can do, and to let go of what you cannot. Without selling, the world stands still. Every innovation, every breakthrough, every life-changing idea depended on someone willing to sell it, to share it, to believe in it. Selling is how we move forward as individuals, as businesses, and as a society. So embrace selling, not with fear, but with purpose. See it for what it truly is, an opportunity to connect, to serve, to grow, and to make an impact. Selling is not just important, it is the heartbeat of progress. And every time you sell with integrity and belief, you're not just making a sale, you're making a difference.